Alright everybody, welcome back to some Cowboy Brigandine. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at Legend of Runersia, and we're just going to play some of the demo and try to figure a few things out. I've had some people ask me some questions and we're going to try to solve a couple things, so let's kind of get into this here. Alright, so welcome everybody to the stream, welcome to the YouTube video as well. This will be on YouTube later. But if you want to check this out on Twitch, you can. Check me out on Twitch. I'll be live on Twitch pretty much the whole time. Anytime I'm live, I'll be on Twitch. So if you want to see the live gameplay, come to Twitch. If you want to go and scour over it on YouTube, that's totally fine. But we're going to go ahead and play a file here. And we're going to have some fun with this. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I got my chat up here. And, you know, we can talk about stuff. That'd be cool. Just want to make sure it works. So let's do that. Alright. Okay. Alright, looks like it's working. Okay, so I'm going to switch to a bigger screen here because my streaming software decided to make a small screen for me to see. So I'm going to switch to a different television here. So if you want to let me know if the sound is okay and all that. Just definitely say something. If something doesn't sound right, just definitely say something. But so hope you're not getting double feed. So yeah, I think everything should be fine to work with. I think we just saved it there. This is interesting to look at. Total combat power, 40,000. Mana Cilicia is actually almost as powerful. Rosalio is a little bit more powerful, but that's probably because, you know, I'm summoning stuff as well. So, you know, there is that as well too. So, what I wanted to do with this, and this could take quite some time tonight. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take really. But if this doesn't work out, we'll try this again. But I want to see how powerful we can make Rubino. So I want to try to get him to level 7. So I'm going to just try to focus, give him kills here. And that's what I'm just going to kind of focus on here. And so I think Grados will come into the battle, but Grados is going to feed Rubino some kills, okay? So Grados is going to kind of do that job. And we've got the main characters here. We're going to try that out. And that's kind of what we're going to do. So I'm trying to set it up to see what we can get, see what happens. Before we do anything else, here's probably what I want to do too. So, want to try to figure out what we can get, you know, as far as items go. I want to see a few interesting things. So Shizzler is here. We need at least one knight in each territory, so we're going to bring back a few knights that I don't think I'll be using for this test here. Okay. Oh, hey Pedro. Hey, how you doing? I'm actually looking through my big screen this time, so I'm actually seeing the game in full glory. So it's actually pretty cool. But how's it going, Pedro? So I'm going to send people on different quests to see what we can grab, you know, as far as what's out there. Looks like there's a gem here you could find in the Isle of Lanu. The Roomy Valley. So it doesn't look like it's... There's either a cup or a gem. I think the gem is going to be a rare thing. So let's... How about we try for that one? I know it's not as successful, but, you know, might be able to get something out of this. So also, plus I've noticed too, as you look at this, this shows, you know, the core or the orb, the spear, the light hat, the, like a hauberk. It's like a heavier armor piece. And you get a cup of some kind. So I think it could be an item, right? So you get that there. This one is the horseshoe for the horses, for the unicorns, and maybe centaurs too, I think. And then you get monster items. So a monster gauntlet, a monster light armor piece, a monster ring, and then there's some kind of crystal here. We're gonna try for that crystal. I wanna try for that crystal. I think we'll send claws there too. I wonder... I guess it has something to do with their class, right? It probably has something to do with the class and all that. But we're going to send them there. We're going to do a bunch of quests. So what we're going to do for this battle is I'm going to fight and retreat. And I'm going to leave Rubino there. And so... whatever happens, we're going to try to get him to get leveled up, you know? So if he dies, that's not great, but we're going to try to get him to level 10. So it did that as a test, and every week and got massive levels and 7 more nights. Really, 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 wow. That's cool. So also I did some summoning too, so Jake, Pedro, if you want to know where the Holy Griffins are, I will tell you right now. Now, you might maybe complain a bit, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Class up a rock, okay? You either go to a Phoenix or a Simurgh. Now, the Holy Griffins in Brigandine are double white, and they have a wing throw. So I think what they're doing is they're kind of phasing out the Griffin name, changing it to Simurgh, and you're kind of getting some qualities. It's kind of like a rock Holy Griffin mixture, although I don't see a wing attack with the blades and all that. I don't see that, but they do have a Mountain Dominate S, so they're pretty good, you know, against extra damage against them on on the mountain. So I think that's kind of the case. You know, if we back out of that and we come over to Phoenix instead of Mountain Domination, we have HP recovery, you know, with the Phoenixes. So I think they phased out the Griffins in favor of the Simurgh to kind of take over the Holy Griffin place, because it kind of looks like that too, you know. And according to this, I mean, it kind of has some of the same stats as the Holy Griffin. It's got the double white, you know. Although I think it's about the same mobility too. Plus, I found out that a lot of these monsters, you have to level them up in order to get more mobility with this stuff, you know. Go and find, maybe we can get a Scroll of Enlightenment. Maybe. We'll have to see if what we can get, you know. Don't attack and demo, so open castles don't matter. Yeah, I'm not worried about that either, which is pretty nice too, you know. We can just kind of screw around a bit and do what we want here. So you can see there's a difference of the combat power there. It says 1119 to 1113. So this is like the Phoenix is a little more powerful, plus the Phoenix actually gets a flame spell versus, well, the Simurgh not getting a flame spell. So it really comes down to the fact is, do you want more of an offensive monster? Because the Griffin was kind of a little bit more of offensive, whereas the Phoenix is not. So I get this feeling that the Simurgh is kind of taking the spot of the Holy Griffin. It seems to be. I don't know. Unless there's an actual Griffin in here somewhere, I haven't been able to find. But I think the Simurgh is kind of taking its place. Because it's double holy, you know, versus being a Phoenix. So I think they just went, okay, let's mesh that in there somehow. Although I wish there was a wing attack, though. That would give me a little more feeling of a total confirmation. But the double white kind of does confirm it in a way. In a way, it kind of does. But the Phoenix gets one less mobility. Although it's kind of a little more tanky. So it's like defense, offense. Defense, offense. It's kind of like that, you know? As far as how I see this. But yeah, I think that's where the Holy Griffin is. I think it's been converted into the Simurgh, so I think that's the case. I've been trying to look at other castles and try to get some information, you know? But yeah, let's go ahead and do some quests here. Let's see what we can grab. So we could go for monster. Okay, so this is interesting. So you get, if it says M next to the piece of equipment, that's designated for monsters. It has to be. When I look at monsters and they have their armor, they have an M next to the armor. So I think it's for the monsters. We can probably like double check here too. So let's look at this equipment. All right, so this just shows, you see the icon there with the light robe and then the hat and the ring. If I go to a monster, it has a light piece of gear with an M, a light gauntlet with an M, and a ring with an M. So everything that shows M on that, that's monster gear. So it can have monster gear, but what are you saying here? Simurghs are interesting, but I wish they had a single target range attack. I know. I agree with that. I'll probably miss that too. I'll probably make like a Simurgh or two, but I think I'm probably going to stick to the Phoenix class just because it has its own self-heal. And it's got a fire spell, so I mean that's pretty awesome. But Simurghs are going to be those mountain, you know, they're going to tear down mountain creatures like dragons. So if you want a dragon slayer, the Simurgh is going to be the bird that's probably going to do it, because dragons don't attack up very well. They just attack ground creatures. So if you want to kill other dragons, I guess the Simurgh is going to be your way to go, you know, because it's not going to be yeah, because look at this. See the light armor here? It's got the M next to it. All of these have M next to it. So that means monster gear. Except for this. Because nobody can get a horseshoe unless it's a monster. So, you know. But that's pretty interesting to know that. So if we go to quests, I'm sure a lot of you probably know by now, but if some don't on YouTube, this is just to help you understand. You know, they have specific equipment, but they can get all those pieces of gear, it seems. So, what does everybody have to say as far as like where should we go with some questing? If you have ideas, please tell me now so that we can decide where to go to try to get some gear. So we could either go for human gear, like a bow and arrow, or Tillam Valley for an axe, a bunch of monster gear, and maybe a cup. I think the cup is the items, right? I think that's the items. Yeah, the rocks look like griffins and they don't stone. I think they kind of mesh the two together a little bit, and they're just like, well, we'll just make like, you know, one ultimate kind, you know. So I get, you know, they probably want to do something like that. Nah, I guess it's okay. But the wing attack for Holy Griffins will be missed. Maybe there's a piece of gear that will give them their ranged attack. You know how like the Griffins used to have the Icicle Claw in a Grand Edition, where they changed their white to blue dot? They might have something like that here, or maybe they'll have like a wing attack thing that'll give them an extra ranged attack or something like that. I don't know. Anybody have any opinions as far as where we're going to go? Tillam Valley or Plains of Delza? As far as Leonora, we could go and do some leveling, but I kind of want to see what some of the items are, you know. So whatever you guys and girls kind of want to help pick, you know, go ahead and give some suggestions. I know this one, the outlook isn't all that good, but It's telling me right at the top, possible rewards. So it looks like really we might just get just those pieces there, just the monster gear. But I don't know. That's interesting. It's like showing the same possible rewards for both when I hover over both of them. But it, yeah, it's not really showing much else. Well, I guess we'll send her to the plains here. Unless somebody else has another opinion. Alright, Chiseler. Oh, does this mean this is class specific because there's an arrow going up there? Whereas this one has an X on it? Maybe that's the case. I mean, it could be the case. Yeah, yeah. Would be cool. Special gear adds specials to different monsters. That would be freaking awesome. That would be absolutely fantastic if that was the case. That would be fantastic. Well, I kind of want to go for that little crystal thing, but maybe I have to have a knight that's like all the way up there to get that. We probably do. Let's try, yeah, let's try Delza. Delza switched up every other week. Alright, we'll try that. So if the game ends because they retreat and we win and blah blah blah, we'll just start a new game and we'll just reboot this thing and just go at it again. So, you know, we'll do something like that so we can actually try to figure some stuff out tonight. So tonight will be like seeing what Rubino looks like at level 10 or more. And we'll also be looking for quest items and seeing what we can get out of the game as well. You know, so it'll be a little bit more, you know, let's find as much as we can here, okay? So we'll try that. I think we got everybody ready to go, right? Yeah, we got it. I think we do. Alright, so I'm going to end the phase here. You got one knight that was level 1 with S growth rate. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, so I attacked her last time. Looks like this is going to be the best battle here because they probably won't run. So let's go up into Shinobi Tribe and let's attack them because it's 1200 versus 1300. If I attack them down here, they might run pretty quickly and then, well, we got to start over again. So let's go into here and we're just going to put Rubino in the front lines and pray he won't die. And we'll see what happens, you know. So let's go ahead and do this. So does everything sound okay? And on your end, I've got a heater going. I hope that's not making too much noise or whatever. But, let's see here. So I lowered down the monster count a bit, too. I'm trying to just put healers in there, because Ju has Halo. So we're going to Halo the stuffing out of Prince Rubino, and pray to God we can get him to... If we could get him to level 20, just by attacking, retreating, get him up to level 20... That would be amazing if we can actually do that. He's level 6 right now. I don't know. We'd have to get like a leader kill and then probably retreat with somebody. Or just have him kill off like a monster or something like that. That's pretty interesting. go into battle together now, Lord Grados. Too many to count. I'm afraid we've been fighting together since the late king was young a boy. Lord Grados, we cannot allow this war to continue too long. Our prince was not meant for fighting. I agree, Lady Jew. Those like us who are not long for this world should be on the front lines, putting an end to this war as soon as possible. Attack! We're counting on you monsters as well. Wow. This really is going to feel like moving through Brasileande. The centaurs get to just dance through the forest here. Got a quaddle on our side here. Did pretty well with the quaddle. Now, I know I'm out of the blue there, but we're still starting the battle, and it's got a ways to go, and he's my frontline tank, so I'm going to push him a bit forward just so he can have better positioning next time, so he's not clogging up the path, because if others are having a hard time through this, at least he's, you know, we're kind of clearing some space for him to get somewhere. And we got a Hydra here, which is perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Keep it on the water. Wait, do they have an ancient dragon? Is that what they got? Did I? Uh-oh, I gotta see what that is. I mean, it could be a fire dragon. Let's A thunder dragon. Okay, so it's under a bard spell right now. Here's the mandrake right there. Temple Knight. Yes, the Temple Knights are preferred train with Swamp. I was thinking it was the Swordsman, but it's the Temple Knights here. Alright, so they've got not a lot here, really. They do have some range, so Rubino's going to be... I don't think it's going to be super easy, but we got some protect spells, we got halos. Oh, you can't go into the super high mountains, look at that. Not with this little guy here. Won't even allow me to. I wonder if the big guy can get in there. Nope, the same way. I'm highlighting over it, and you don't even see any squares. I guess they won't allow you to get dimension into the mountains here. Although that was kind of fun in Grand Edition. You get dimension somebody into the high mountains, they can't get out, they're stuck. Yeah, high mountains, no evasion, no accuracy. I've got the big guy here. I've got the Iron Golem here. He can't walk up in there. Maybe a Balmod can? It's untargetable. It's literally untargetable. You can't even... I don't think they'll allow that. I guess they won't allow that. That's interesting. So, I gotta know, because this would be considered sea, I think, but it says lake, so maybe it's... But this should... I think that should technically be sea. You know? Because... Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. If you're power leveling Rubino, Haloed Knights kills seem like a good idea. Maybe attack with only 2 Knights as well. Then again, don't seem to retreat easily in the demo. Yeah, we'll definitely try this out and see what happens. We'll pop a Halo, try to go for a kill. We'll have one of the leaders run away. I think I'll have Grados run away, so that my count is less, you know, so our count is lessened, and they just don't see this as much of a threat, and then they might try to stay and fight. So if they kill some monsters of ours, I'm not too worried, really, Now, technically speaking, like, I wouldn't typically do this, but I just want to see what Rubino might look like at a high level. So if we could get him to level 20, that'd be fantastic, you know? So I think Rudo, or not Rudo, but Grados will kind of lead the charge for a bit. And then once we can probably get like a haloed kill on a knight, Grados is going to run like a big chicken. And Rubino's going to take the kill and just try to tank frontline for a while. And we'll see what kind of experience we can get out of it, you know? So we'll definitely give that a shot. So Rubino, you're gonna have to be on your best efforts here. We need your best efforts here. I'm gonna try to make sure he's always. Next time we're gonna. Maybe we don't. You know, I don't know if I need to protect right now, but we will probably need it next time though. I really like how they're already moving around, you know, right off the bat. They're just like squiggling around going, I think I want to be here, I want to be here. You know, it's not like the first turn they just sit there. They actually, they're already thinking about their stuff right off the bat, you know. They're not waiting around. I'm going to put the Quaddle out there because we have some pretty powerful stuff here. Might as well use it. So what has everybody done so far with some things here? You know? What have you done so far as trying to check out some stuff? What did you find? What kind of awesome equipment did you find? I saw the Durandal, and I was saying I think that should be called the Sword of Roland, but I guess the Sword of Durandal, I don't know. I think they're Durandal's a good name, though. I mean, Square Enix, you know, Front Mission 4, the Durandal was the crew that was in charge, you know. Let's see, Road, Meadow. Oh, look at that, Meadow. Let's go here. I think we're close enough, yeah. I think we're pretty close enough there. Yeah, we're going to get in some battle here. Yeah, we're going to see what we can do with this, you know? So that's a good idea. We're going to have to do it like that. Have to do it like that. Whoa! We're going to have to tease them a little bit. Roar. Centaurs shoot back at each other when they're distanced away. I don't remember that being a thing in the regular game. I think that was not in a game. I think I had a dream about that happening once, but that was not a game-specific thing. Did he just say roar? Roar. Roar. They really don't have much here. I'm worried about just even keeping this army here, just like this. There you go. And there goes the heal. Nope. Sorry, Mr. Dragon, but I don't think you're going to be able to beat him. Whoa. Okay. Okay, my Quaddle's in a bit of danger there. Oh, he'll have 10 left? Oh, man. Okay, we're gonna pop some protect there. This looks pretty straightforward, honestly. Oh boy, he's just gonna flat out kill him, isn't he? Iron Punch this dragon there. Just like that. Roar! Roar! Here we go, Mr. I want to call him Lance, but he's not Lance, he's Ravino. Alright, 87% accuracy. $229 experience, level 7. Efficiency goes up. Halo hit. There we go. Very nice. Turn 5. Grado should go first. Okay, so Mr. Centaur is going to come over and I think we'll make short work of this dog. Yeah, we'll make short work of the dog here. Hunter shot. Perfect, perfect. Alright, what else can we do here? Can we hit this? Probably should hit this guy up here. Okay, so we're going to hit this. We're going to run away with Grados. And we're going to risk Rubino. Which I know probably doesn't sound right, but we're going to. 72. Perfect! We got faint! Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, nobody else can go. Retreat to Cornvarn. I don't want them retreating right off the bat. I do not want that at all. Should I do this though? Because they might just flat out come and attack him, and I'll kind of not get the benefits. But maybe we should, anyways. Just constantly keep popping this all day. I mean, possibly. Whoa, the angel's low. Oh my gosh, that's right. Alright, so that'll go almost all the way up there. Why, thank you for lining up. Oh boy. He's in for it, isn't he? He might be. Oh, if we can kill the Ancient Dragon. If we can kill the Ancient Dragon with Rubino, that would be perfect, wouldn't it? You know? When we kill Leader, you know, but I don't know, that might make him fully run. And that would probably not be the best idea. I don't know, but he's pretty much Lance, though, with a different looking name. Lancey Pants is now Ruby Pants. Ruby Pants. Went from Lancey Pants to Ruby Pants, I guess. Got a pretty powerful Hydra there. Uh-oh. Mr. Centaur needs to get the heck out of there. You see, this is awesome. You actually get to range shot centaurs versus other centaurs. Which is freaking amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. I love this option. This is so... Nightmares with heals. I know you're missing out Dimension, but I mean, they grew from a unicorn. They might as well get to keep that. You know what I mean? So it just makes total sense to just do it like that. Can we maybe do this, please? That works pretty good. What else we got? Angel. Divine Ray. Boom! Okay. Does he still have Halo on? I think he does. So show me. Hit and experience up. Uh-huh. 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 Goodbye, Mr. Thunder Dragon, sir. Just like that. 1260 experience, level 8. Level 9. Can we get a level 10 out of that? We got a level 10 out of that. Yes, perfect. Protect. Nope, gotta move him in. Shall he be bait? I don't know. Okay, they're staying. I mean, they kind of need to, but I'm glad they're kind of staying so far, you know what I mean? Well, Ju does have the MP to keep casting Halo, I guess. Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm bringing her here, because I want to... That's the best way to level, really. When you're doing leveling, you just bring someone with a Halo, Pegasus, a leader, something like that. You bring them with a Halo spell, and, you know, you just... You just get through it, you know? Alright, so we got him up to level 10. Let's see, what's the versus? It's 9 versus 9, so we're pretty well evenly balanced here. I think what we'll do is I'd like to stay, but they have so little monsters left. I mean, we just took out one of their biggest dragons. Just like that. And they really don't have much of a front line left besides this Mandrake here. You know, they're likely going to run. There's not much left for them to do. Yeah, keeping spells from previous tiers really makes sense. I just don't know why all ancient dragons are red elements. So I know. I thought we were going to see thunder dragons as the final tier. I thought it was going to be thunder. But I guess they're like, well, dragon starts off, you kind of imagine the red dragon, so I guess the salamander's the final tier now, right? So, I mean, that's okay. I was just kind of expecting to be a full-on thunder dragon, you know? Yeah, I know, it's a lot of experience for him. He grows pretty well. Growth rate, well, maybe not, but I mean, growth rate is E, so I still have to like look into that. I guess E's not as good as... Although, like, if I'm looking from a front mission perspective, like front mission 3, you're going up A to B to C to D to E to F to S. And here it could be going from E back towards A and then S. I still have to, like, look at that, you know? But, so we got to see what his classes are, but I do have to... We have to weaken a few things, and then we're going to just flat out run. Yeah, we're just going to weaken some stuff and then run away. We're going to play it very, very, very carefully here. Hopefully... Okay, we just got the centaur left. Oh, he's He's going to run with them too. Alright, so we've got to... I don't know if I can get a kill on him right there. Could probably get a kill for Rubino here. Possibly. I don't think he could get over there right away. I don't know. Maybe this? Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that. See if that works out. I don't know. Ranks are probably S, A, B, C, D, and E. Yeah, so that's kind of funny that we got him up to level 10. So an Ancient Dragon kill is like, how many levels was that? 4 or 3? I think it was at 6. Right? Yeah, I think he was at 6. Or did I get him up? That was like 4 levels, right? I think that was 4 levels. I just forgot. But he's at 10 now. So I forgot what he started with. I think he started at level 6 when we got in here. Alright, we're going to retreat. Cornvern. I hope they don't retreat. I hope they don't retreat while we're doing this. Oh man, she got it healed up. You know what, it might be kind of hard to get some experience here. We might have to... I don't know. We could probably go for like 1 kill and then run. It's going to be a little risky. Okay, what do we got here? We got... Could cleanse. No, we can't do that. Magic power and resistance of a single enemy with a 4-hex radius. Perfect. Perfect. That could really... Okay, so we could potentially get another kill. Just got to see what we could do with that. Does he look like he's vibrating? Like he's... Looks like his little... Yeah, he's shaking. Dude is shaking. Okay, Angel... Divine Ray... If this doesn't kill it, Rubino gets another gets an easy level right here. Let's do that. Well, it's 91 though. Oh no, I'm looking at his thing there. Oh, mine goes to 74. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just go for a free whatever here. 280 experience. Wait a second, magic down? Oh, the magic power, so that actually attacks MP. Oh, never mind. Oh, what am I thinking? Yeah, I'm getting used to the the 2 tabs here. Yeah, that's my MP. That's not his MP. And the high dogs have 2 MP. That's really interesting. Alright, we're going to try magic down on the dog, because I think the dog will probably stay there. Whoa. Whoa. Hold your horses there. Almost a kill. A crit would have killed. A crit would have killed it. A crit would have killed it. That we know. Four or 5 levels, I think? Yeah, I think it was about that. Yeah, we'll get one more kill with Rubino, then we're gonna scoot. I don't know if this golem can handle any more damage. He might not be able to. He might die here. Might lose this iron golem. Whoa. Well, that was that. That was that. Level 14. Rubino's turn. Alright, what are we going to do here? Let's see about magic. Let's see what the magic looks like on him. Oh, it's not that. I thought it would be even better. How much is it doing? Well, the power is... My power is up from before. Yeah, it does look like a good... That's not a bad chunk, honestly. I wish I could get someone else here. Really wish we could get that dog. Rawr. So I actually do this when I'm leveling, and things do get a little risky. But I kind of have some fun with it. There we go. See? Got the surround. Accuracy boosted up because he's chained into place. He's not going to be able to counterattack. We're going to go for a super attack here. We're going to do the Glory Impact. And go for a fatal kill. Level 11. There we go. Strength 1. Okay. Intelligence 2. And I'm getting the feeling he's going to be more of a mage. He doesn't really get a lot of strength. It doesn't seem like... He's got the frost spell, so... What does everybody think there? It did a knockback? Nice thing about him in the front lines, he can't get paralyzed, so we don't have to worry about him getting stoned and stuck in this battle. That's kind of a nice thing too, you know. Alright, so that's gonna have to do it for there. Man, we can get a lot of easy experience from this kind of a battle, which is really cool. I don't know if we should kill anything else off because they're not gonna really have a lot to fight next time, so I think we'll just run away right now. Alright. We were prepared. We'll win next time. I think we were a little more than prepared for this one. You did well, everyone. No! Defeat! No! No!
I follow your
man.
banner.
Oh, man. A6, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. How you doing today? Yeah, whoever wants to talk about this game, go right ahead. You know, let's, you know, let me know what you think. I think he's a hybrid, and it's a hit or miss on growth stats. Sometimes I wish Seth growth was fixed and not random, but that would take away from the game, probably. Yeah, probably. So, yeah, I figured if I killed, well, I want to kill a leader, but it really is encumbered upon a few different things. Like if I kill a leader and they get all afraid and they run away, well, that's the end of the demo because, you know, can only attack 2 castles, you know. So, Shinobi Tribe repelled it. What we're trying to do is we're trying to see how high we can get Rubino. Let's see if we can get him up to level 20. It's pretty risky doing it like this, but we might be able to. White Tempest, look at that. We got a super rare unicorn item. I guess. It's 3 stars. Got excellent. That's nice. A new knight has been recruited. Look at that. While on the road, Klaus heard rumors of a nearby village. I'm not pressing anything, it's just kind of moving by itself here. My name is Shufen. Okay, now it wants me to press... No. Travel around teaching villages like this. One, what I can... Like this one, what I can about medical care. He's not only one who came to provide. Admire your compassion and appreciate the sentiment. Oh, I can press Ox on the auto mode. Okay, there we go. But have you ever thought about why villages such as this one suffer from disease so often? It's because the nations and their knights insist on fighting one pointless war after another, never for a moment considering how it affects regular folk. The armies take all the food and medicine for the war effort, then conscript all the best healers as well. Little villages like this one have it worst, and if they cannot bear the loss, their only choice is desolation. Take a look around. These are the real casualties of war. I cannot accept any help from you, as you are part of the problem. Unable to stand by while people suffered, Claus insisted to stand to help. Shufen shifted her grip on her staff, ready to attack when... Shufen, come quick. Mommy's fever is getting worse. What? I don't understand. She should be doing better. This should have worked. You can still make her better though, right? Right? Shufen hesitated, unsure of what else she could do, but Claus stepped in and used a number of spells she hadn't ever seen before. The woman's symptoms had begun to improve. I don't know what to say. I'm ashamed. I refuse to accept your help, and my conceit nearly cost that woman her life. Xifen refused to make eye contact, but Claus spoke anyway, saying, "Though nations have fanned the flames of war and have clearly failed in their duty to protect all its citizens, perhaps protecting the people and bringing about peace isn't something that can be achieved by nations." Claus suggested Xifen use her talents to assist the army. There she would be better positioned to save as many lives as possible. "It's going to take some time before I'm ready to forgive myself, and I still don't completely trust you yet. However, I do not want to make the same mistake again, and I believe that working with you will allow me to improve my skills, which will in turn help me to save more people. I look forward to working with you." Did you see her eyes like move up and down? Do you see? That's kind of cool. It's like I like that when they just have the portraits change a little bit, you know, to create a little bit of emphasis there. Claus and Xifen were soon back on the road together. She looks like she might be pretty good. I'm guessing she's a healer. I get this whole Kathleen and Clockwez feeling here, right? You know, Kathleen and Clockwez. It kind of feels like that, you know. Yeah, since the stats you get when leveling are up random, you're better off interpreting that stat growth graph on his stats screen. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save this, make a secondary save file. So each time we do this, you know, actually this would be a good idea. So when we do before we do the attack, if something happens, we can reload that, come back in. That would be easier than starting a whole new game at this point. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Let's do some more quests here. So if you want to help with the questing, that's totally cool. I wonder if we should send Grados out. Grados might come back with something pretty cool. Yeah, let's send Grados out. You cannot dispatch a ruler on this quest. Okay. Oh, I thought I had him. Okay, never mind. I thought I had him selected. I guess I didn't. Alright, so Isle of Lanu. Let's try to go for that crystal there on the end. Let's see if we can grab that crystal over there. We'll try that. I think we'll bring Elena into this battle. And we'll send Ariana on a quest. We'll try... well, yeah, let's go to the Rumi Valley. See what we can get out of that. And then Brendan... I think you should go to the Elza Strait. It's a horse apiece, really, as far as what you'll get. So let's try that. Let's move up here. Let's do some questing there. You know? Okay, we're trying something different this time. Not going to the same place. Okay, we got one extra night here. Okay, let's do it like that. What's that? What's those two little squiggly looking lines for the attack there? What's that all about? Let's see what he can do with that. Let's see if Jack can grab something there. That'd be cool. Okay, we kind of messed him up pretty good there. Alright, so troops, let's see what we got for equipment. We got some new stuff. Wisdom helm. A sacred helm or a wisdom helm? Oh, we already have the wisdom helm. That's right. I'm guessing this is only a full night. There you go. Triple white? Triple white for an attack. We could give that to the Nightmare. Could give it to this one too, but I think the Nightmare might need that. Oh, let's check. Let's see what this is all about. We got triple white attack here. Defense plus 10. Intelligence plus 15. Plus MP. Look at that. Triple white and double black for attack. Triple white and double black. Just kind of got on. Oh, hey. Yay, yeah, welcome everybody to the stream. This is Brigandine, the Legend of Runersia. So this is the demo still. Once it actually comes out, then I'll be playing a lot more of this. But I will do this throughout the week too, because I want to find more things. So what we're doing right now is we're trying to level up Rubino, see if we can get him up to level 20. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we just got him up to level 10. So let's see if, you know, what is also going on here. But I was also looking at equipment because we found some good stuff too. So let's go into, I don't know if there'll be any new class. We got level 11 off this. Doesn't really look like there's... Yeah, welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. So we're just trying to figure out some stuff. So we got Rubino up to level 11. And we're trying to see if there's something new with him, but so far not. I don't know if going to level 20 has some. I'm thinking if there is a new type of whatever, it might be based upon level 20, or it might be based upon playing the story. So if it's based on the story, oh yeah, those are on Saturday nights. But that does get put out on YouTube as well. So if you don't get to see it, it will be on YouTube. I can't do it the very next day. There is a Twitch policy. You can't put up a video within 24 hours to a new platform. So usually it comes out like a few days later. But yeah, I got all that stuff recorded on YouTube. So you can go check out all the multiplayers that I've been doing for years. For about 5 or 6 years now. I don't know how long it's been. It's been a long time. We've been doing a lot of multiplayer stuff, but thanks so much for being here. And just trying to figure out some stuff, you know? And I wonder if we could get him up to level 20 and he classes up into something else. I don't know if he'll just become a king. I think king might have to do with figuring out who killed the king and then taking out the country that did it. And then he just proclaims himself king, kind of like Prince Lance does. You know, if you take over Logres and then the Esgar's empire gets taken over, then he gets turned into a king. It could have something to do with that, but, you know, we'll see if we can get him to 20, you know? So we're just kind of futzing around tonight, just having some fun with all the stuff here. I think we got some levels up, though. Nope, I don't know. Alright, so Grados is going on a quest. This is really cool. It actually shows right there. Right there in the middle. It shows quest. Standby. You know, right next to the troop CP. It shows that. What else did we get? Where is our equipment at? I gotta look at recommended equipment. Oh, that just automatically does that. Okay, not really what I want to do. How do I find my equipment again? Item screen. Here we go. Ooh, look at this. This is where you go. So you have to hit plus, go to the item screen, and it'll give me the whole list of everything we have. Because that's important. That's going to be a pretty important thing right here. If Rubino's promotion is just level based, it should be either 20 or 30. If it's story based, it's probably not in the demo. You know, the fact is it might be story based, considering how Lance was, you know, so we might have to take over a nation to do so, which we can't really do here. So, you know, it'd be cool if it was level 20, but I'm sure it probably has something to do with taking down a country here. Wisdom potion. I think I know what that does. Increases intelligence. A potion slightly increases magic's pool. Mana potion, wisdom potion. Did you just start the game with this, or I don't remember. Did we get this on a quest? I don't remember this. You might start the game with this. I know in some of the multiplayer, depending upon how you're starting it up, you might start with an extra item to utilize for anybody. Okay, so we got this. Let's do this. Let's do it like this here. Let's go back to Rubino here. Let's go back to Rubino. Intelligence goes up. It's not as good as I thought it was. Usually, like a stat potion is usually like 3 or so. This is not as great, but it is 1 extra point, so that's okay. If you can get a lot of them, then, you know, it probably would like help a lot, but compared to Grand Edition, usually Grand Edition you get like 3. No, for MP you get, I think it's like 10 to 14 MP, and for intelligence it's like, I think it's just 3, but it could be 3 or 4. Who else remembers this? I know, I think it is a bit random, but I only got 1 intelligence off that potion, so it was kind of a dinky potion, but it's nice that I got an extra intelligence point, so that is still a positive. It's still a positive, but if memory serves me right, that's a little bit less than I remember. It's a little less than I recall. Alright, so what is she all about? Let's see, her. Okay, a compassionate physician who travels around treating peoples in villages with no doctors. No matter what state her patient is in, she never abandons them. She is unaccustomed to the battlefield and recognizes that she still has much to learn, and fervently wishes to become someone who can save many lives. An expert in healing magic and herbal medicine, she intends to use her knowledge in magic to find remedies for incurable diseases when the war comes to an end. So she's like a very good physician. She's 25, you know, basic healer. She is level 2. Her growth rate is a D, so it's not that... Okay, so growth rate's a D, but her growth is an A. So this is interesting as far as how to imagine how this is going to work, I guess. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know how I'm gonna... I'm having a hard time mentally putting this together with growth rate and growth. You know? That part is probably the most confusing so far to me. Runersia, there's different rarities of stat potions. Yes, that's true. That's true. But I don't remember one that just gives me 1 intelligence. I don't remember getting that. So... they may have nerfed that a bit because maybe now you can get more items and equipment that if you were just to get a bunch of them, you could instantaneously like finish a guy out, you know, finish off stats. So maybe they did nerf it a little bit just because you got so many more options for questing. Possibly. Those potions are terrible or you just had some bad luck. Yeah. If you guys can give me some luck here, throw some shamrocks in the chat somewhere. You know, help out with that. Throw some Irish luck my way. You know, I do that. I try to help people with that sometimes, but you know, we could have just landed on some bad RNG there. It's possible, but I'm used to seeing intelligence at least go up by 3 on an average. So it could be bad RNG though, but. She kind of looks like, let's see if we can class her. Let's see what she can do here. So she's just proficiency of 1. Starting at 2. You know, since she's starting at 2, we could go right to Bard. There's no reason not to. We might as well go to Bard. We could bring her into the battle. I kind of want to bring Elena in though, but you know what? We'll bring her in later. So she's 154. She's 207. No. Gonna put all this stuff down here. She's got something to work with. Oh, 25, 29 left, so if I can eat 25. 25. Do we have 25? Do we have a 25 somewhere? I don't think we do. Could probably get rid of 2550. If I was to do this. Although I don't really want to take them. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, does anybody want to name? Anybody want to name monster or whatever here? Could probably do something with that. Did we do all our questing, I think? I don't think we picked it yet. Alright, we'll send Pick out on a quest here. We'll send Pick to get... over there. Oh, we did set up the quest, didn't we? I think we did. Yes, we did. Alright. Alright, let's end the phase here. You want? What do you want? Let me see what's got. Kamakan. Hey, how's it going? I think the consensus so far is that growth is how much rune power you get when you level up. Other stats are determined by your class. Growth rate is how... Okay, so... I think the consensus so far is that growth is how much rune power you get when you level up. Other stats are determined by your class. And growth rate is how fast you level up. Okay. So... Oh, okay. Can we do it in attack phase? I don't know if we can. Oh, sorry. We'll have to do that in a summon phase. I just saw I want, and I clicked as soon as you said I want. So I guess we'll do that. You want nickname on any monster? Okay, we can do that. We can definitely do that. So we got to do an attack here. Let's go ahead and let's save the game here. If we can. We'll save the game. We'll save number 2. Okay, we'll save it there. So if we screw up and we have to run, or if they run before we run, then we can still continue to do this again. So it's not so bad. But we should probably... What's everybody say? What's everybody say? Do you want to try fighting a different country here? Do you want to fight the Republic? Or do you think we should just keep going after Shinobi right now? Because their power scores are kind of close to ours. I mean, comparison to these other ones, it's definitely... We kind of trump them in so many ways. That looks like another Brasiliande base to go from. Yeah, let's... It's kind of funny they won't come after you here. They took this over. They could take over more, but they're not going to. Alright, well I think we'll go back. Attack Shinobi again. Let's take Ju. We'll take you. Yeah! Let's do it. 12, 4, 8, 4. Okay, so we gotta fight... No, it's not a Simurgh, we gotta fight a rock. So it's just a basic rock. It's not anything super overly serious here, but... Oh, and another thing that if the developers get to check this out, when if I press left, it'll go left, but I press right, it'll go right, but if I press right, I want it to flip back to going left. I think the Grand Edition allowed that, you know, you could press either direction, and then, like, going forward for confirm would also work. Hey Ruby, when we were kids, did you ever think we'd be fighting side by side on the battlefield like this? No, the thought never crossed my mind. I always thought the world would be at peace forever. Me too. Feels kind of strange being here with you now. I hope that the children of today will never have to experience this feeling. That is more than enough reason to fight, Elena. Let the fighting end with us. I thought you might say that. I agree wholeheartedly. Let's go, Prince. As long as it's not too big. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully they don't chicken out. If they chicken out and run, then we kind of know. We were like a little bit ahead. It's really nice to be able to use water monsters for some of these battles like this. It's very convenient, actually. Super convenient. Super convenient. Oh, Sid is here. The swordsman. He's coming out to us. Look at that. That's ballsy. It's fine. We'll put Rubino in the front then. He'll take you on, Sid. I know he's kind of young, but I got faith in this Rubino guy. He's got frost spells if he needs it. His damage isn't so bad. Elena's here, level 5. We've got the water advantage on this side. It's perfect. And Yura's here too. Yura's here too. I think he's coming right at her. I'm kind of surprised they're... kind of surprised they're playing like that. I kind of wish we could go into high mountains, though. That's something that I have to say I've always kind of wanted to see in the Brigandine games, is to go into high mountains, because you can move off of it if you're right next to it in Grand Edition and the older one. But I guess they're just going to keep us from going through the high mountains this time, so... Okay, Jiu's here. She could just bomb him immediately. You could do it like that. I think... Nope, I don't do that. It's experience. I mean... I kind of like how they have this. It kind of does help as far as visuals go. I still hope that they do like a colorblind filter. That'd be kind of nice, though. Because sometimes, like, I was doing this other battle and I couldn't even see the wyvern in the water because it just disappeared. I was like, wait. Oh! There's something moving there. I was like, oh, there it is. I have to put him on land, don't I? I probably do. I don't want to. Don't want to do that, but kind of have to, don't we? Sid's gonna get off his castle. Oh boy. Okay, we gotta get that Hydra out of here. Oh, we gotta get that Hydra out of here. Oh, man. I was hoping for that hit. Yeah, look at that. Triple white and black attack. It's not going to do... Well... Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's not going to do that much damage to me here. Oh, it pushed him back. Oh, man. The kickback. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. Should we go fight the swordsman face to face here? Oh, his power is up. Oh boy. Let's take care of that for right now. Alright, we're gonna risk it. Aww. Aww. Lokithus! Hey! How's it going? I wish I had a Switch for this. How long you been playing? What you think? It's pretty cool so far. It's pretty cool. So, been doing a demo for, pretty much at least once a week. You know, I might do a little bit more the closer it gets to the day. But, you know, the date of release. But so far, so good. So far, I'm liking it. I'm learning a lot of things about how to play some of these battles here. It seems like you can kind of tank your leader somewhat in the front line, but then again, this is easy, so maybe that's not the best way to. Maybe that's the best. Maybe that might not be the best idea overall, but I mean, so far so good. I'm really kind of liking it. Maybe instead of a heal, we should do probably do a regen on him. I think that might be a good idea. Get a regen on him here. But yeah, Lokithus, how you doing today? Thanks for being here. It's been a hot minute since I saw you. So might have to heal up the centaur, I think. Well, I think we'll keep Rubino healed up because he's the last one to. He's gonna be the last one to retreat and all that, you know. So I think we'll keep him topped off here. And it might be the best call. It might be. Oh, you know, we might be able to take out Yura. Might be able to. We're trying to get Rubino up to level 20 maybe. I don't know if we can, but, you know, we're going to get him up as high as we can, you know. It's June 25th, so that's when it's out. But shoot back enemy archer, and when the enemy archer attacked... Yes, Kamakan. If I shoot a centaur from a space away, that centaur will return fire. So the centaurs are a lot smarter here. And the archer's a lot smarter. So if you shoot an archer and the archer will shoot back, you're not directly touching them, they will know to return fire. So that is a bit of a smarter move here. You can't just have centaurs attack a ranged centaur, a ranged archer, and then get away with it. You know, that doesn't fly in this game, it seems. So that's actually kind of an improvement in a way, you know. I think it's a pretty decent improvement, honestly. You know what I mean? Oh, not a lot on Twitch? Okay. We got a big army here. They have a pretty big army. They might kill off Rubino. I don't know, but... Iado Blade. Oh my gosh. Wow. Dude's gonna be hard to kill. With a paralyzer too. Wow. Roar! Roar! You don't like that for now? You don't like the archer returning fire? I don't know. I think it's pretty interesting. Okay, we might lose this guy. He's paralyzed. We might lose him. But we might not. So what's cool about this is that the nightmares get a heal. So they can do some healing in this game. I don't get the dimension, but they get the healing spells there. We're going to move in so we can do another protect spell, because Rubino's definitely going to need that. I think right here is pretty good. Rock throw. $56, $67, $52. Straight up 7-0. Straight up 7-0. Wow. All right, let's hit something we can hit. There's no MP left for that one, so I don't think it can do any more. Yeah, we'll try it. I might have to close some windows here because, like, stuff is just going crazy. Loop heal. Can I heal them up? No. I was wondering if I could heal up the enemy here. That would be kind of funny if you could heal up your enemy. You could make the battle last a lot longer if you did that. Let's do a nice old frost spell. On Yura. The halo on top. Little cherry on top. Has my time to return to nature come. 792 experience. Level 12. Oh, strength went up 2. That's pretty good. Okay, so we knocked out a leader. We should probably have her retreat. We could definitely help weaken a couple things here, though. I don't know if we should go for the bird or for the mandrake. Maybe we should go for the bird. Alright, once it's their turn, I'm going to go ahead and... Okay, we're going to protect him. We're going to give him regen, and we're going to give him resist stuff, too. Aqua Thrust. Could do that. Magic. Frost. What can we frost up here? This is going to get interesting and pretty risky, honestly, I gotta say. She's stoned? If yes, cool. The Mandrake's healing the forest. That's actually really good. That's perfect. I like that. Let's see here. Can I get the other dude out of the way? No, I don't think I can. Wait, B? Oh, I can, oh, we can. Maybe we can't. Maybe we can't do that. Maybe that won't work today. Whoa! I'm still getting used to that idea. They can actually counterattack, you know? Alright, so we got to get back. Hunter shot. Level 7. Is that it? That's all that's going here? Just this? Let's see. What do they have here? Can they heal it up? Yeah, they probably can. Well, she's last to go. I think she should get... I think she should get a kill. Maybe, you know, do something with that. So, we'll take her into combat. Yeah, we could repair this guy, though. Which maybe we should do that instead, honestly. Okay, let's get out. Wait. Nope. Let's get out of the way. Let's get out of the way, please. Okay, I think that's okay. It could be. This is getting dangerous. No! Not my centaur! Oh, you better not. You better not do that. Whoa! Yeah, let's fight, man. Let's fight. Let's do it. Oh, I paralyzed Mr. Horsey. Uh-oh. We got trouble in our back 40 here. We might have some problems. We might have some problems. Protect Mr. Rubino. Oh, he's already got protect. You can't double wait a second. You can't double up on that. It won't cancel out the first one and get you a new one. It just doesn't work. Wow. Did I just waste a spell now? I think I did here. 61. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. The original Brigandine game, if you did a protect on somebody that had protect, it just changes, it increases the amount of time you have for protect. This one, it just miss. You can't stack the protects. Wow, that's interesting. That's something I didn't even know about. That's a new thing. It's a brand new thing right there. Look at that. Alright, who are we going to heal here? I guess we'll heal... I think he still has loop heal on, so... I don't know if it's going to matter, but... Let's see, we're going to heal, I guess. Hey, John Azud, how's it going? Late join, how's the theorizing going? Well, I added an extra protect to Rubino, and it just says miss. So you can't stack protects. You'll just waste your MP that way, which I literally just wasted my MP with that. So, yeah. Ooh, we could kill this thing? What is this, level 4? What's this, level 3? So we probably should do something here. Let's get the big guy to go. I think we should throw a rock or something. Can we move? Can move and do an attack? Oh, maybe. Probably could go after him, but I want to see if we can get a rock throw on this guy. Yeah, how's it going, John, this dude? Let's see about... Yeah, should have reset the timer. That's how Grand Edition plays out. If you put a protect spell on somebody that has like maybe 1 turn left to protect, it'll reset the timer and put it at the highest setting. If you do it in here and he already has protect, it's just miss. So you got to be smart and stack it. Or not stack it, but you got to be smart and wait till it falls off to do it again. Which I had no idea. Now we kind of know, you know? So let's go kill this thing here. So we got the 13, so that's not so bad. What else should we do here? Probably should tank this guy. Yeah, let's go tank this guy, because I think this Stone Goblin's the only one that could really do anything serious to him. If we can hit. If we can hit, then it'll, you know, but... Got a little bit of heal back there. A little bit of heal on that too. Mandrakes get a heal in the forest. I love that idea. I know it's my opponent, but I love that idea. You know? I was talking about that for so long. I seriously was talking about that for so long. They should definitely have a heal in there. So, they're down by 1 monster. They could run. I don't know. I feel like they might run. It's going to get something super low, and then we'll probably run. But, yeah, we'll do that. What's left? Just those two? Okay, it's literally just these two here. Well, let's do something with you. We could kill this off, but I'd rather Rubino get a bunch of kills than anyone else. 32% accuracy. Wow, that's terrible. 100%, but he's definitely going to hit me. Alright, let's figure something out. We're going to move. Maybe we should go after this one. There's a whole bunch of them, really. There's too many to figure out who to go after right now. They still have full MP. Okay, so they got full MP. This guy's too far away. Try Cold Bite here. Perfect. I want to have her stay and heal, but... Or do another Halo. But they could very well retreat right now. Oops. There's the Divine Ray right there. Oh, they just bombed me, man. Oh my gosh. Wait, what are you saying? You can't do the Dark Knight buff plus Iron Aura Protect either? You can't? No way. You just plus attack from that AoE thing instead. Okay. Yeah, I completely agree. It's a new player trap. I feel like the AI likes to run if it's down to like 2 Rune Knights maybe. Fainting their Knights might make it easier to get retreats towards retreating the farm. I don't know if they're going to retreat. I hope they don't, but... I may have to retreat now. Depends. Okay, we lost a little squishy guy over there. I think I'm still on the... Yeah, we still have regen, so I can't give myself any more regen. The angel can't heal me anymore. Just nothing else we can really do. Oh! Maybe a little bit. There we go. Okay. So I don't have to fight him straight up. I don't want another Divine Ray to the face. I think I'm going to move out of the way here. If Rubino could get that kill over there, that would be pretty exciting, actually. Although, we're going to have to try to make sure we get all these hits to line up. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I can't totally trap him. Oh, man. Oh, I was hoping I could get this kill here. That would have been so cool if I could get that. Alright, well, let's just go and do some damage, I guess. The regen helps. That regen does help. Definitely does. Yeah, playing Rubino into Shinobi could be dangerous on high difficulties. So many swordsmen. Yeah, it could be. Very well could be, you know. You're gonna Halo him? Oh man, that could be pretty bad for me. No one can hit this thing. I think mandrakes are gonna be like the perfect thing for them here. The perfect thing. She came out of it. Nice. Nice. All right, Rubino is still... I cannot surround this thing. Oh, that's sad. That is so sad. Push it to the mountain. I thought we could, but there's no it doesn't look like there's like tiles here, like you can even go in there. I wish you can, but I don't, maybe they'll just take that out completely. Like I can't even I can't see any tiles in there. I mean, I can see it around it, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what we can do here with this. Let's see, magic, loop heal. I think they're going to come after the nightmare. I don't want to lose nightmare right now, so let's go ahead and pop that. You know, yeah. I don't know if they'll let you put them in the mountains this time. It would be cool, 100%. It'd be super cool, but I have no idea if they'll let you do that. Oh, she's out of MP. Oh, that's perfect. %44 accuracy. It's better than just sitting around. I mean, he's not going to really get that much anyways. He's not going to be able to take down the swordsman unless I can surround him. You know? I just don't see that happening here. Okay, it looks like they've kind of given up the ghost as far as this battle goes. Like, they're not going to advance me. But then again, they could just be defending the castle too, just to keep me from getting in here. Of which I'm just coming here to attack and retreat, just so I can level the dude up. But, what we got left? Got no magic left. Can we surround something, get a kill? I don't know if we can. Nope. Looks like they defended themselves pretty good, so that's a little risky. All right, I think we're done with this right now. Okay. We could have won that. We decided not to. Try to level up Rubino. Do you think it's worth it to go for a level 20 Rubino? I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if we're going to become king off of it. I mean, we'll get, you know, we could level him up and all that, but we have to have like the right level. I got to get a kill. I got to do a halo and get a kill on one of their main leaders. You know, in order to, because she was a leader too, but she wasn't that high. The higher level leaders, knocking them out usually gets you a lot of experience, you know. Quest results. Good. Frost Wand. Panacea. Divine Knuckles. Steel Fangs. Oh, that's for the dogs, isn't it? Mithril Gauntlets. Or maybe it's not, because it doesn't show it. I don't know. We got a Celestial Helm. Grados got something good. Sacred Curious. We gotta check this out. A Fine Protector. A new knight has been recruited. One day while walking through a town, Chisler heard a joyful... Hey, you deaf or something? Stop with that racket already. Now, instead of using these fingers for music, how about you using to give your money? Kara? Interesting. Someone got 29 in the Discord and he didn't promote. Looks like it'll be story related. Okay. So somebody already kind of did this. And so I guess we don't really have to do that with Rubino, honestly. I don't think we really have to. What time is it? Alright, so we'll do probably a couple more things. We'll look around. Turn look into the alley. The young lady began to play a different tune. One that did not fit the seriousness of the situation at all. What did I just tell you? Hand over your money or I'll... In a flash, the musician had knocked the man out cold with her instrument. Clearly, this is no ordinary woman. She clearly possessed the powers of a runite, having infused her music with mana. Chisler approached to speak to her. A time for thieving, a time for singing. That's the name of the tune I was playing. It's an old pirate shanty that celebrates doing whatever you please. It's also the philosophy I live by. If you know what's good for you, you'll take the job offer somewhere else. I'm traveling around getting revenge on this guy and his kind. I don't plan on giving that up to settle down anywhere. The woman made to leave, but Chisler blocked her path. Could you give it a rest already? We know you wouldn't understand. I was only a child when those outlaws took everything from me. I still remember the night they came. All I could do was cower in a corner, holding my breath and hoping they wouldn't notice me. And when they were done destroying my life, they sang and danced like it was all a game to them. I'll never forget that song. I hated that song, but I couldn't get it out of my head, and now I have the power to weave mana into my music. Ironic, isn't it? Thanks for ruining my mood. Now move. Chisler refused to move, explaining that there were better ways to get revenge. And what the hell would a pampered knight know about revenge? Chisler merely continued, insisting the woman's songs would serve more use among others than alone. Instead of stealing, as pirates did, she could use her music to give joy to others. The best revenge would be denying everything they stand for. Now you're just making things up. This is why I hate dealing with people who grew up with all the comforts they could ask for. Fine, have it your way. I'll do it. Don't get me wrong, though. I still refuse to be tied down. I just feel like doing something a little different. We'll see if your sunny outlook on life amounts to anything. The name's Kara. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of wonderful music I can play if I join you. That's pretty cool. Ferric came upon a young traveler facing a high dog. Ferric leapt forward, weapon in hand, to help the young woman caught in such a devious situation. Tilda. Hey, put that thing away. You're going to hurt someone, and how dare you threaten my baby with such a thing? She's harmless. Sure enough, far from gathering itself to attack, the high dog was quite gentle, though perhaps a bit frightened now. Curious as to how she had tamed the beast, Ferric asked the traveler if she possessed the power of mana. Of course, but though, what does it matter to you? I mean, really, you come in all unannounced and frighten the poor babe half to death. I finally found the perfect background to do her justice, and the light's not going to last forever. On closer inspection, the Ferric noticed the woman was carrying a number of canvases. In a final act to save a bit of chivalry, Ferric asked to see some of the woman's work before leaving. Alright, if you must, as long as it gets you out of my hair. The artist reluctantly agreed. The woman had painted the high dog in a number of settings. Each was a breathtaking work of art that seemed to jump right off the canvas. Not bad, right? Thanks be to the Rune God for creating such a beautiful world with so many wonderful creatures in it. Capturing them in a way that demonstrates their natural beauty is the least I can do to show my appreciation for his gifts. Though my paintings, they can live on forever. That is my purpose in this life. Now get going. I'm wasting precious daylight. But Ferric couldn't leave without asking the woman if she'd be interested in serving as a Rune Knight. Her powers could even be put to good use, and she might even help end the war sooner. Me? Don't be absurd. Though I must admit, all this fighting is making it harder and harder for me to paint in peace. But I've got no interest in serving anyone, let alone a Rune Knight. Honestly, I can't believe I'm even hearing this. Now go on and leave me be. For I get no choice but to leave her to her painting. Exhausted from his journey, Ariana Lionel, you little thief. You better return what you took, or it's curtains for you. Honey, what are you doing? If it meant that much to you, maybe you should have taken better care of it. What did you say, boy? Just leave it. It's not worth it. The mountain of a man looked ready to kill the boy, without hesitation. Ariana stepped between Lionel and a man who looked poised to strike. Okay. Why don't we just all calm down here? I'll give it back. Lionel threw a small object to his assailant. Honey, is that your wedding ring? Yeah, sorry, this just means so much to me, and when I saw it was missing, I went a little crazy. All this just to get our ring back? Oh, darling. Will the issue resolved, the injuries avoided? Ariana suggested the young man's punishment be decided by the nearest knight. The wrong couple seemed reluctant at first, but soon agreed and headed home, smiling at one another. Phew, I guess that's it. I guess that's that. It was nice while it lasted. I suppose I should thank you too, Mr. Knight. You saved my neck for sure. Ariana asked Lionel why Lionel had stolen the ring in the first place. Wrong pronunciation. Maybe. Look, you don't know what the couple is like. They run a little thrift shop, but ever since the war started, they've been at each other's throats. I thought I'd give them a reminder of how much they cared for each other. Looks like it worked a little too well, though they'll probably be fighting again in a few days. How about you? As a knight, are you too distracted by the war, or are you able to keep your focus on things important to you? Lionel was holding the knight's weapon, studying it. Ariana hadn't even realized it had been taken, and marveled at the boy's dexterity. This is a nice piece you got here. No wonder when no one tries to mess with you. Lots of people are carrying weapons these days, even if they don't want to fight. This was no ordinary sleight of hand. Ariana felt Lionel use mana and decided to offer him a chance to become a proper rune knight. Perhaps his skills could be put to better use by bringing an end to the war. Then everyone could lay their weapons down. Hey, I've never seen someone take getting robbed so well, and then you even offer me a job. You're a strange one. Sure, why not? If in doubt, take the hardest way out. That's my family motto. If my thieving will help put these fires of war out, I'll steal every last bit of coal in the coffers. We got ourselves a thief. We got some more stuff here. Okay, so Pick is on a quest here. Man, we're going to get a ton of knights here. Okay, I got to close some windows because it's like kind of cold out. I'll be right back. I'm going to take like a minute intermission here, so if you need to get something, go ahead. I don't think I'm going to do too long of a stream tonight, but I've already been going for a few hours, but I think we'll just check out some stuff, and we'll come back to it, and I'll try to level him up, but I guess if you get to 29, nothing happens, and it's got to be story related. So, you know, we'll probably poke around and look at some stuff tonight. How about that? We'll just relax and do something like that. But 1 minute intermission, I'll be right back, and we'll go back into this, okay? Greetings, traveler. What brings you here? The other thing I can think about is getting a bard to level 20 so you can figure out how much mana transfer costs, but that would take time, maybe questing a lot. See what items, monsters we can get. That's a very good idea. I think we should do that with a bard. I think so too. I'd like to see something and see what it classes up into, or, you know, if there's something interesting to find out that, you know, it'd be kind of difficult to find out in a normal setting, but you might just chance find it out in the demo, you know? But, alright. This is Ball. Startled, the knight turned to find a young man had approached without a sound. Pick asked for the name of the villager. You think you're big enough to be called a village? You think we're big enough to be called a village? Thanks. It may not be much now, but one day we could grow into our own nation state. That's the plan anyway. I'm Ball, by the way, and though I'm young, I'm kind of in charge around here. That's how Ball protected his people in this hostile wilderness. Hey, there are plenty of ways to ride out a war. Some are just a little more secretive than others. Here we deal in information. Whatever whispers or rumors you might hear, we sell. In exchange for services, our rather powerful clients allow us to retain our secrecy. We get bandits who wander in every now and then, but they're nothing I can't handle. The ability to use mana comes in handy sometimes. Picto Ball of the leader's need for fellow Runites to aid in the war effort? Interesting. How about we make a deal? It's my duty as the leader to keep my people here safe from war. In return for my services, your leader will ensure the safety of my village. Sounds good? Pick accepted Ball's conditions. Thanks. Knowledge is the greatest weapon of all. You won't regret having me around. Alright. When Ball is an ally? Yeah, I'd like to get an assassin, a bard. I'd like to, you know, see what's going on with all that. Okay, 5 seasons left. Do they... Yeah, so they still call it a year, so there's... Alright, so we got some stuff here. We have a lot of new faces. Alright, let's check out some stuff here. Let's see what's going on in this game, okay? Let us check some of this out. So, you... A young chief who rules over a small village of ethnic minorities surrounded by major countries. On the surface he raises livestock, but underneath he blackmails countries with secrets he collects in order to maintain this village's autonomy. Day after day he labors to ensure the village's survival, earning him their trust. When war breaks out, however, he senses that he can no longer protect the village using the same methods as before, and decides to join the war effort with his village's security as the foremost condition of his enlistment. Okay, so he's just a fighter, level 3 fighter, has the wisdom medal. Okay. Kind of average. She is a bard. We got our thief here, right there. He's a thief who moves around from town to town. Although born a noble of Grimol, he found the formal and stiff life of an aristocrat repugnant, and ran away at home at a young age. His curiosity led him down a life of crime. Watching people's reactions to his deeds thrills him, and this also gives him the ability to understand the subtle changes in people's emotions. When Lionel realizes people are smiling less, his curiosity drives him to put an end to the war that is causing their unhappiness. He's a very interesting guy. Level 20 or 27 intelligence. Yeah, he's not going to be a very good mage. He's probably not going to be a very good mage at all. Where's Della? Isn't she an assassin? Yeah, that's the other thing. I was looking for her the other time I was doing this. I couldn't find her. I wonder if she goes on a quest or... Oh, they actually show the knights right there if I click it. If I hover over it, it shows me right... Oh, that's so cool. You see that? You see the knights, you hover over it. Right on the bottom left. You see the bottom left down there? With all the knights that are sitting on the castles? Is she new? She looked pretty good. I don't know. A spear user from the far side of the continent. While traveling Runersia on a training tour, she encountered Carla, the shinobi's top spear user, and lost to her in a fight she herself initiated. Moved by Carla's incredible strength, she chose to join the shinobi in the war and plans to return home only after making a name for herself on the battlefield. She prefers a fair fight and is terrible at dealing with dirty tactics. I might have seen her before. I don't remember though, but she's level 9 Lancer. Seems like she's gonna be pretty good Lancer there. What else? I don't see Della. She must be like on a quest or something. She might be on. Maybe she's on a quest. I know she's one of the main tribe characters that they have it in the beginning of the game. She might not be playable until maybe she's on a quest with whatever is going on with this whole thing, and I wonder, do you think she killed the king? You think she's not here because she killed the king? I mean, that she is an assassin. You know? If Jazz of the Gustav appears in demo either, Lancers are nuts in this game. Highest defense of tier 1 units. Lancers are going to be a lot of fun. They just are. It's going to be amazing to have that. I mean, they should be. They should have a really good tanky class for the females there. And I think there's going to be a lot of fun to do that. Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, I don't know where Della is. I get this feeling like maybe Della's involved with the assassination because she is an assassin. Maybe she's a part of that. I don't know. They were involved with assassinations and, you know, mercenary stuff in the past. Maybe they got hired by another country. Maybe Rudo hired them. I have no idea what's going on. Like, I gotta play the story, you know, fully to understand. I'm just theorizing, you know. Della could have, you think, John? I think maybe she did. I don't know. It might not be true, but she is gone, and their country is right next to Norzalio. It's not directly connected, but it's right next to it. Going to be the secretly evil character, and Della could be it. I don't know, they do black magic, you know, they're about assassinations and mercenaries and stuff like that, so they kind of do some dirty work or the wet work or whatever. Resurrection has been a thing in Forsena, and a Shinobi character canonically died. Maybe there's something to do with that. Maybe she's trying to help bring back, what was it, Ray? Maybe they're trying to do something like that? I have no clue. It might have something to do with the story, but then again, we don't, you know, we really, it's all speculative right now, but it's fun to speculate, you know. We'll see if some of the speculations actually come true, you know. That's kind of cool. If you have an idea, might as well you know, get it out there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It could be a whole bunch of different things. Dragon Seal. Hey, Dragon Seal. How you doing? This is Brigandine, the Legend of Runersia. So this is just the demo for it. I'm just kind of poking around. We're looking at a bunch of stuff. We did some battles. We leveled up Rubino. Let's look at Rubino real fast here. Rubino is the leader of Norzalio, the blue country here. So go check out what we've been able to do. I think he started at level 4 or 5. We got him up to 14. So that's pretty cool. Got him up to 14. And another thing too, if you want to know, this Brigandine gives him the extra 2 blue defense. So this is what that does. So like I talked about in a different video I was doing with Raging Paul, where we're doing a comparison. I think you will be able to swap Brigandines with the leaders, but I think it might have something to do with either knocking out the leader or taking over their country and then getting the Brigandines. So you could probably switch between defensive orbs as far as that is concerned. So I think that's the only way to do it. Otherwise, you cannot just flat out unequip them. Because we go to equip, you can show it's going to go down. It's not a permanently attached thing. It could go down. It just says you cannot remove this. So if we get another Brigandine, we might be able to equip a new one to him. Possibly. Possibly. I think that's the only way. And it would make sense. Like, Tim might actually get to have a Brigandine then, you know, which I think that's possibly the case. But they get all kinds of weapons and gears. Yeah? No, Dragoon, I'm not. Where have you been, Dragoon? It's been like a long time. Yeah, I'm talking about this for like forever. Well, at least for like some months now, but yeah, it's coming out in June, end of June. So it's a Nintendo Switch game. So that's where you'll find it. But a lot of new characters. Let me show you the map here, Dragoon. So there's this. If you hold R2, you can kind of like squirrel around really fast. And if I pull all the way back, here's the full map. So far, demo only lets us play as Norzalio, the blue, and only lets us take over 2 castles, and then it ends. And it only gives us so many seasons to play, which are turns. So once that runs out, then it's kind of over. So we're just kind of poking around, looking at some stuff, you know. Yeah, you can check that out. You can check out, even if you see this later on, everybody on YouTube, you see this later on, I have all the links down below for you to go and find the game and purchase it if you want to. So I do have the description links down below for that, for YouTube. For Twitch, thank you for that, Pedro. That will help. Could be Tim's promotion requirement, allowed to use Brigandines. I think he has to conquer... Yeah, he can conquer anybody, and he'll probably get a new Brigandine. You know, so Brigandine is an actual piece of armor here, too. So you got to kind of use that. So I'm theorizing that you can. It's still just a theory. If I'm wrong, I'm sure I'm going to have people call me out on it, and that's okay. But I like to throw some theories out there because it shows when I go to unequip it shows what you're losing, so it doesn't look like it's a permanent feature. That's a part of my reasoning for that. When I go and click on the Brigandine to go to remove, it actually shows you you're going to lose this if you do that, which tells me you probably can switch them. But you can only switch leaders with Brigandines. I don't think anybody else can equip it. So probably just your leader can like have a gamut of changing between like blue defense, red defense, holy defense, dark defense, stuff like that. I think it might be kind of like that. So I think that's probably the case. But if I use the R3, move out, I go out, R3 to move in, I come back in. It's a little quicker to look at the map this time than Grand Edition. But Let's check out a few pieces of equipment here. But thanks for being here, Dragoon. How you doing today? We're going to go to item screen. See the little plus button there? Hit plus, which is start. Now we can see all the extra stuff we got. So, got a life potion here. X for details. Oh, you know what? I bet if it has extra stars to it, it's going to be a better item to use. So maybe... Oh my gosh, no way. No way. Panacea? A miracle medicine and immediately heals a wounded knight and returns him to the front lines. No way. This is like a miracle drug right there. If they're wounded, they're instantly back in. There's no way. You get this. Oh my gosh. You just... That's going to be a powerful item. There's so many powerful items in here, Dragoon. So many powerful items in this game. There's more than there was in Grand Edition. This is one of the... This is one of them right there too. So, you know... Comes a PC? Well, hopefully. We'll see. It would be nice. Let's look at some other stuff we got. We got Divine Knuckles, which have double white orb there. Nothing else but, well, plus accuracy and double white. That's really good. We got Frost Wand. Okay, we've got a wand with a blue element. Nothing more. See, this is a piece of equipment, so showing me right there, you know, what it does. Gives you 2 blue orb defenses, just like that. And we got Pilgrim Robe there, evasion +3, defense, HP. Do we get anything else here? I don't know. He comes with the Swift Medallion, which is extra agility. Steel Fangs. So this is monster gear here, Dragoon. They got little M for monster gear too. Apparently, if it says monster gear, some of the knights can also equip it too, but there's specific gear that's just set for your knights. But this is specifically monster gear here. Steel Fangs, White Tempest, we got a really, really good... So, the unicorns don't get like a horn steel, you know, a thing. They get... they get horseshoes. So they get horseshoes to, you know, make them a little bit better. So my Nightmare has... triple white plus double black attack. So if it fights its own kind, it's not going to take too much damage. Or if it was to fight like a demon, this Nightmare would come out on top, probably. You know? There are some not so stat increases. Had one that lowered intelligence but increased strength. Yeah, I've seen some of that too. Call that a Bagman potion. Maybe. What else do we got? Sacred Curious. Sacred Curious. Evasion 3, Defense 5, and a white orb defense. Not bad. Celestial Helm. Oh, this is the really good one we got. Double white defense. Intelligence. Evasion +7. Passive skill and inflicts silence immunity. Inflicts silence immunity. So look at that. Who would get that though? I don't know. We gotta look at who's gonna get what. We're just gonna build up Rubino to be pretty tanky, you know. You know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Know what I mean? And so some of these creatures, they get this, it's called a core, although I'd probably call it an orb. They get certain stuff, so that's like an orb you can equip, or a core, for some of their pieces of equipment here. So he's got the White Tempest. Oh, let's give him the Sacred Curious. He'll have an extra white defense. Evasion? No way. Nice. Mithril gauntlets? Silence immunity. Oh my gosh, we're gonna make our nightmare so freaking strong. Let's look at the nightmare real quick. Look at that. We've just maxed out his attack and defensive orb positions. Triple white for defense and offense, and double. Wow, this thing's gonna be amazing. I've never had the opportunity to like max out a nightmare before, but that's gonna be pretty cool. Let's look at his stats here. See what we got with this. This is gonna be cool to like just level up certain creatures. Like, oh, I want a really powerful nightmare. Well, you get the stuff to do it. You can definitely do it. You know what I mean? What's going on here, guys? She had a name after Bagda Magus. I think it was called Warrior something. Warrior's Medal. It was Warrior's Medal. I think gives you hit points and strength. It's a pretty good one, yeah. Any history characters from the original Brigandine in this? We still have yet to see any of that yet. There is a Yura in this game. She is in the Shinobi tribe, but I don't think she's like the same kind of Yura that's in Grand Edition, but there are some names in there, you know? So we'll see. There might be some history tied into it, possibly. This is the Legend of Runersia, so either the continent or the world of Runersia, whereas the other one is Legend of Forsena, so that was the continent of the world. I mean, it does have a king calendar as far as time goes, and so in Forsena it was 200s, and Runersia it's 780. Ivan's back, apparently, so either this is the same world and it's 500 years in the future on a different continent on the planet, or it's a totally new world. So we have to see whether they're gonna like tie in other characters and or give us like Easter eggs comparing, you know, maybe the Brigandine that they have all came from the story of the original Brigandine, because the original Brigandine at the end of the game says that this was sung as the song, or the bard song of Brigandine. So Brigandine was a song that was sung after the end of the war that you participate in Legend of Forsena. So did they take pages of that Brigandine and turn it into armor and then infuse it into the armor that each leader has in this country or in all these different countries? Maybe that's how it's tied in there, you know. Yeah. Oh, let me look at that. Well, I don't think I can look at it right now, but yeah, I don't know if I can look right now, but yeah, they could possibly tie in some. Thanks, John, but I don't know if I can look at that right now on this here. But if people want to check it out, that's fine though. But there could be some tie-ins. It's possible it could be kind of tied into it in a story factor way. You know, maybe this is more into the future, but I think some of the developers were saying that they didn't really want to have any serious connection or something like that. I don't know. As far as like a story goes. So I'm not sure, but I'd have to play the game. I can't just play the demo and know. It's so far I haven't seen anything really besides a lot of similarities with the gameplay. A lot of the monsters are similar, you know, a lot of similar elements with so many things. Just the story and the characters, they all feel very fresh, you know. So that's really all I can kind of say. It'd be cool. It would be really cool. I know some other people are like, yeah, Brigandine number 2. I don't know if this is Brigandine number 2. This could be like how Final Fantasy plays new Final Fantasies, you know? And with a new Final Fantasy that comes out, it's on a new world, on a new planet, on somewhere else. And they keep a lot of the same similar aspects. So Brigandine might go that road, you know? From the story has no connection to the original. Yeah, I was reading about that, and it's in Japanese, but you can translate for it. Pasting link into Google. Yeah, it might not have any serious connection to it. It might be kind of like how Final Fantasy plays out. Number 1, number 2, number 3. They're different universes, you know, but they have almost all the same, like, guardians or espers or, you know, way of fighting and all that. So they just kind of make it number 2 in that sense. But story-wise, they don't really connect. Like, unless you're looking at, like, a Dissidia or some kind of Final Fantasy where they're, like, bringing them all together to fight. Typically, they're all their own universe, you know? Bullnoil is immortal? Yeah, he kind of is immortal, but I think technically you kill him in the Grand Edition version. So, I don't know if he's going to be here. I mean, he could come back as an undead monster like everything else he brought back to life. Maybe they resurrected him. Driss might canonically move to another continent. Well, maybe. That'd be interesting, though. If they actually put some ties in there, everybody, that'd be really, really cool. I would love to see some Easter egg things tying it to the original. But, you know, we gotta play the real game, not just the demo, to really get to know that, because we gotta do some real storyline stuff. You know what I mean? And until we really do that, I don't know what to say. Okay, so it's showing when I'm highlighting the life potion. Slightly increases. It shows the HP is going to go up, but doesn't say how much. Let's put a life potion on. Rubino. Ooh, hey, that was actually pretty good this time. The other time when we think we got like... Well, we did intelligence. We got 1 intelligence, I think. We got 6 HP. That's better than... It's better than 1 HP. I was imagining we were going to get 1 HP out of that. I'm like, well, I don't know how good this is going to be, but we'll put it on anyways. So it seems like items could potentially not be... Items have a kind of a very... You know how it was in the original one where just you get whatever they give you? It seems like items might be gauged upon like a randomness. So you could get a lot of items in this game. A lot of equipment in this game. But they might not all be that great, you know? So the randomness factor of this game, I feel, is still here. From Grand Edition, or from Legend of Forsena. I think it's still here. When he loses, he leaves Forsena and conquers another continent because he's bored. So he's definitely a Dessa. I wonder... John is dude. I mean... I want to believe what you're saying, because it sounds really cool. Because he said, oh, let's find another place to conquer. You're right. Driss does say that. So does he come to this continent and start, you know, kickstart this continent as far as, like, owning it? Is this like an island that he found and then, you know, empires and all that grew from there? That's a very interesting way to think about it, too. Because what if he started the Hazarim nation that the Shinobi tribe was a part of long ago, and then it fell, you know, it was like the initial Atlantis, and then it fell, and then it split up into a bunch of different little segments, because this is year 700, and if it does tie in, you know, Grand Edition ends around 215 or 230, so Driss would have passed away, and whatever he built would have passed away too. But he might have built a nation here. I don't know. That's a good theory. That's a great theory. I like that theory, though. That is there a country that thrives on chaos? If so, may have its history tied to Driss. Well, let's go and look at this, okay, everybody? Since everybody's here, let's go read a little bit about Morelva, kinda. I mean, they are pirates, you know. And so, maybe... I wonder if it's a part of the ancient Shinobi tribe, though. Let's go dink around and let's look at some stuff and let's put some theories to the test. How about that? Let's do that. That will be a lot of fun. Let's theorize some things here. So, now... Modesta's daughter Ray lost her life while on a mission to Manaslesia Theocracy. This tragedy hardened Talia's resolve to take up arms against the nations. Modesta chooses to fight alongside Talia in order to gain Freedom for the tribe. So that is Modessa there. I want to get to... What do I want to get to? I want to get to... Yeah, Della's not even in there to be seen. Residing in the deep forests of the former Hazm Nation, now ruled by women. The Shinobi tribe's only wish is to be left alone. However, the flames of war have instead chipped away at their freedom. After witnessing the death of Rei, her older sister figure, Talia dons Brigandine freedom and passed down in her tribe for generations and goes to war, determined to gain true freedom once and for all. So, the previous Hazm Nation was an older nation, right? Now, if you read the manual about Legend of Forsena, you're going to see in there that, or if you play the original game, I think it's in the manual or the original game, but it says that Escalio is the second oldest country. Elmekia is the first. Escalio is the second oldest country. I think I remember reading that. And so they're a very old nation, right? And so if he does conquer it, you know, he wants everybody to become their own ruler of every single place. So when Drist at the end, he's like, oh, let's go fight for more territory again. You know, you be this person, you be Norgard, you be New Elmekia, you be whatever. He gives everybody their own little segment nation, and whether they go to war against each other again, it seems like it's either a joke or it's serious, but we don't really know what happens after that. But if he's willing to divvy up the territory amongst all his knights, you know, Drist is, if he's willing to do that, he's probably going to do something like that if he finds a new country to take over, and he takes his knights with him. So if he's defeated, he's like, oh, let's go find something else to conquer. Let's say he comes over here to Runersia, and with his knights, spreads out, and they start up their own little nations. You know, what if that has something to do with that? You know? All had black magic and left. Yeah, and this country is about the ancient black magic that was a part of their tribe. But Caerleon also, you know, had a lot of magic, which Caerleon had the most. You know, but so what if it's like, well, you know what? I don't know if any other leaders have this, but you notice her eyes are red? I think Iria's eyes were red, weren't they? At least in Grand Edition, they actually do look red. Because I think Iria was magically infused by Bullnoil to be more powerful. And that's interesting. So let's look at a couple things here. Oh, she's got red hair. Yeah. I think when you're playing the game, though, she's got red eyes. When it's the sprite, I think she has red eyes when you're playing the game, though. I thought she did. Okay, so she's just the descendant of her daddy. Which makes sense. Chairman of the United Islands of Morelva, his body is covered head to toe in mermaid tattoos, earning him the nickname Mermaid Ginny. His natural strength and sense of responsibility earned him the respect of many, resulting in his appointment to chairman. Nowadays, however, his fondness of rum has made him a sad drunk who can't help but reminisce about the good old past. Despite this, he is still one of the strongest men in Morelva. For the sake of his beloved daughter Stella, and he will use his mass form to tear up the battlefield and overwhelm enemy armies. See, I keep feeling like this is kind of like Bagdemagus, because Bagdemagus always loved to run around with Drizzt. You know? Stella's kind of like the new Drizzt in a way. You know, it's a pirate nation. They want to take advantage of the, you know, decisive and spontaneous. Best to strike before others have the chance. Drizzt was a lot like that, you know? Yeah, Iria's got like a reddish color. I see red in her eyes, but she was like infused with spells, you know, dark spells from Bullnoil to make her more powerful. And but she wasn't like fully controllable. I think she wasn't fully controllable or something to that degree. And then you know, Bullnoil just got rid of her because he wanted a puppet. And then Kador became, or Leland, who passed away, became that puppet because he was more controllable. She has all the same kind of rhetoric as Drizzt does, though. But I'd like to read about the country, and you can only really, I think you can only find it on the website unless I have a game manual to look at. I don't know where we go to read about the country besides just a couple guys, you know, a couple dudes' info, which might say a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to say everything. No, I don't think these two guys say anything. I think Pluto is the only one that would probably tell us it's something about their... Yeah, there's Sophie in here. It's not Sophia, but Sophie is here. She is a enchantress, level 1. He's highly educated, a man of facts, but both unusual traits for a Morelvian. He's the most powerful wizard in the United Defense Corps. His magic is second to none. His calm disposition and logical thought process make him the opposite of Stella, but they have a deep trust in one another. One day while researching his collection, he accidentally revived a sentient machine called Umamaro, and has been educating him ever since. So he revived an entity. What if this whole nation was spawned and started by Drizzt? Every nation initially came from Drizzt somehow. What if that's the case? I don't know. What if a little bit of that came from the nations in the original one? This is still theory crafting here, everybody. If you want to go ahead and theory craft, please go right ahead. I don't mind, but you know, the feathers, I guess. Yeah, she was a failed experiment. That's absolutely true, Pedro. Thank you for that. Guys who left. Yeah, Camden would come along too. And Camden was he was a pretty good mage. He wasn't the best, but he was a pretty good mage. I think it's something like him, Gish. I think him, Gish, and Carlotta might have been like some of the top mages without being Leoness or Kai. Ulster what became the Holy Gustav Empire. What if that's all true? They left, they came to this territory. He's like, hey, you own a section of territory? Have at it. And then it started from there. That would be crazy. That would be crazy cool to know, though. You know? I don't know if it was fully Escalio, but maybe. What if that, that one old king was the... You know, what if that one old king... You know how they talk about Legend of Forsena, and they talk about the Holy King long ago? They talk about the ancient Holy King. That is potentially the new Holy King, or whatever Holy King came from Legend of Forsena, if that's the case. But in Legend of Forsena, they do talk about a Holy King. That's why they have the timeline based upon that. And I think the Holy King... I think he founded... Or I think he was the one that ruled the whole country at the time. But the Holy King was a holy knight. So it was a lot like King Arthur and King Arthur's Legends. It might have been King Arthur. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get... I don't know if we're going to get a lot of storyline out of just looking at the characters here, but maybe. For 200 years, since the Mana Stone 30 Years' War, so 200 years ago from 700 is 580 something minus 30, 550. Mana Silesia and Gomol have maintained animosity towards one another through differing sects of rune faith. Holy Sovereign Romanov had been making efforts to dissolve this distrust before being murdered by Rudo. So his own son killed him while his father was making efforts to dissolve the distrust. With hands stained with the blood of his own father, Rudo now dons the Brigandine of Sanctity and charges down the path of revolution. Yeah, this guy's, I think he's an evil bastard. I kind of do. Yeah, because you poison your ally. It increases your own strength and power. Should we assume everyone that doesn't join other countries, Victoria, Bagdamas, Daffy, Miguel, Teeth, comes with Drist? I suppose. I think when you just get some extra knights, it's just to help you out, but if they were to tie this in, I don't think it would matter, you know, if they lost. I think they would probably just assume all the other knights that were with Escalio came here. At least I would assume that. Who's this guy? Bishop Jaden? Did we even see this dude? He quickly converted to Zai. When Rudo started marching, always the opportunity, he licks the boots of those above him. He's a bootlicker. Just like Camden. Yeah, Camden was called a bootlicker by Bagdamagus. He's like, hey, what's up, bootlicker? Because Camden is kind of a bootlicker. Always the opportunist. He likes the books. What he has is not religious faith, but an obsession with protecting himself. He plays the part of a royal subject so perfectly that very few people understand his true nature. Is he trying to get close? Is he like the Elaine? He's just trying to get close so he can kill Rudo? I wonder. I'm trying to find some connections with this. I'm guesstimating, you know? Mm-hmm. They really do. They really do. I wonder if this guy's waiting to kill Rudo. Let's check out some other guys. Did we see everybody? I don't know if I saw everyone. Sorcerer Frederico. This blue-blooded owner of a vast stretch of land in Mana Silesia decided to join the war to protect his subjects from it. He is a secret believer in the Moana and interacts with people from his sect. Because of this, he will be pressed into making a major decision in this war. Though well-read and an expert tactician, he has unfortunately developed chronic stomach issues because of his sensitive nature, which perpetually trouble him. So, this guy needs some Pepto-Bismol. But I don't know if they have that at the time. What is he? Oh, he's a sorcerer. Okay. I don't know if we can give him any Pepto. Cleric Aisha. Some of these, I think they just popped in here after a while. Is responsible for the almanac. She had 2 older brothers who were Rune Knights, but both were killed in action. She works hard to raise her younger brothers herself and applies to be an officer in the war to earn the wages necessary. Boyish at heart, she can be rough in word and deed, but her cheerfulness always lights up the people around her. She can also use healing magic, a highly valued skill, especially on a battlefield. Aisha. So, yeah, I'm trying to find some extra story here, but really it's just online is like one of the main ways to kind of see that. I'm trying to see if I can find anything else, but Swordsman Avril. So this guy's got amnesia. This guy's got amnesia. Something happened. He did something, or something happened to him, but he might be maybe a part of the story. Avril? Oh, I read that guy too. Titiana. In the past, she was censured for healing both enemies and allies on the battlefield, but Holy Sovereign Romanov found her actions noble and pardoned her, even appointing her as his aide. Though the knight she was chasing has escaped, her deep sense of humanity has her stay on the battlefield anyway, healing anyone needing treatment. Well, she's nice to everybody, you know. That's interesting. Largo. Who's this dude? A lot to do with the Holy Watchman of the Rune. Okay. He's kind of an executioner, dude. Oh, wait a second. Was that a Simurgh? No, it's just a rock. It's just a rock. Did we see everybody? Fighter Allen. Swordsman from a family that has always served as Holy Watchman. Having inherited his father's tough build and talent, he's already powerful enough to lead his own unit. Still, he worries he will be unable to adequately serve the royal family in these turbulent times. Nevertheless, he casts all his doubts aside when on the battlefield by drumming up courage with a loud and spirited cries as he cuts through the enemy lines. This guy looks kind of cool. Divine Blade. Nice. Yeah, it really would shed so much more if we got to play through that, so... Veta? Level 5 mage. He's a 14 boy. A blind child prodigy who was born into a military family but sent to a convent focused on education in order to be trained as a civil officer instead. His insightful words cut straight to the heart of matters and are highly valued by those around him, even though gaining prominence is not his intention. Despite his young age, many view him as promising due to his amazing skills as a runite. Yeah, there's a lot of characters we could look at here and try to get... Like, I'd have to know more about the country's original origins, you know, in order to get like a really good understanding as to what's going on, because some of them will say it in the teaser of their character, but not to any serious degree, you know. You know, I get this feeling she was really supposed to be the Cortina. Second identity as Jill, the ballerina. So here's the thing. This Brigandine of Glory, if you beat this country, I think you might be able to get it. I'm still theorizing this. I hope I'm onto something, because I would like for this to be true, because this would be so cool to have, if I'm playing as Tim from the Holy Gustav Empire, to get the Brigandine of Glory and have 2 red defense, plus all this passive stuff that Tim can't get without having a Brigandine. So I think it'd be awesome if the developers were to, if this wasn't a thing, to adhere to putting this into becoming a thing where your leader could equip any Brigandine from any country you take it from and utilize it on the battlefield. I think that would be super, super awesome. So I don't know if that's totally a thing, but I mean, it shows the ability to unequip it, like what the points are going to be if you unequip it. So I think that might be part of the game. I might have figured something out, you know. Might be the first to figure that out. I don't know. I haven't heard anybody ever talk about it, but I keep thinking about this. I keep thinking that the Brigandine of whatever, Brigandine of Ego, Brigandine of Glory, Brigandine of Justice, you could just interchange it with whatever leader you're using, based upon if you take out that country. I get this whole feeling that that's the case, but I can't confirm that right now. So it's still theory crafting. But once the game comes out, if that happens, I called it. If it doesn't happen, well, it doesn't happen, but, you know. Looks like a similar number design to the original growth rate stats. Oh yeah, it's growth is rune power. And, yeah, growth is rune power. And growth rate is how you level up. Yeah, Jonas, dude, thank you. You answered that for me. Yeah, but this whole Brigandine, I hope I called this. I hope I called this, because you can't take a Brigandine on. Apparently your leaders have to have a Brigandine on them. And so I think all you can do for a leader is to swap a Brigandine. I think Tim might be a special case because he doesn't start with one. But I get this feeling that if I play the Holy Gustav Empire and I take over Norzalio, or I take over Republic of Gumul, I'll be able to give the Brigandine of Glory or the Brigandine of Justice to Tim. I get this feeling that that's possibly the case. because it's an actual equipment thing, and we'll see. We'll see if my theory crafting is correct. And developers, if you're watching this, I really hope and pray that you put that into implementation, because that would be sweet. Because then if you want to go fight the end boss and you're like, well, I'd rather have this kind of elemental defense, bam, you'd have it. Just like that, you know, for your leader, because then you could frontline your leader a lot more. And I think that'd be super cool. Yeah, here's a Sword of Aang here. Look at that. But, yeah, I don't know what else to really look at right now. I think, you know, we'll come back here again, and we could probably let's send them out on quest here real fast, and we'll probably call it tonight, because I don't know what to do right now. I think we're just kind of just hanging out and having fun with this. But let's go send Grados out to. Let's see what we can get here. I want to get the crystal. If we get another horseshoe, that's cool, but I'd rather get a crystal. Let's see what we can get. So yeah, Dragoon CO2. When you quest them here, they don't go to your leader. They just go back to the place that they quested from. And you can do quests where you do training grounds and level them up too. But here I kind of want to see what items we get. So you can quest the actual leader of the country and level them up in a passive way like that. You can actually do that, which is actually that's a pretty awesome thing to do. Because usually this kind of a game, if you want to max out every character, it takes a long time. But if you send them on a training quest, you know, okay. Alright, so we got that set up there. I think we quested everybody there. It's 5 seasons. We're still in 5 seasons. We could do another fight. But I'm going to go ahead and save it here. Probably do some more of this later. Can see what we're going to do. Send different guys in, do whatever. Different things. Maybe we'll get some other quested knights, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, you got like 11 seasons and 2 bases to occupy. If we move from here, I don't think they're going to attack us. They're not supposed to. So we got to be very careful, you know, not to win another battle. Otherwise, the whole trial's over. But yeah. I mean, if this was like... If this was somehow connected to Legend of Forsena, yeah, they would have to sail here. There's no full landmass. Unless we're thinking about this part here, which we can't even see. So maybe there's something hidden up here, you know? Maybe this is where the end boss is up in these mountains up here. I've been wondering that. If he's up here because there's all these clouds, you know? And they might reveal themselves. You know, there's like a base to go to or something. You know how like in Legend of Forsena it was kind of it was down in this area here. I can't really, the map's not the same, but it was like around this area, you know, and then like a castle just appears out of nowhere and you got like little roads that can go to it and you fight Bull Noil from there. I wonder if it's up here this time. you know, because we can't even see, like, the clouds are there. We can't even see that at all. Yeah, we can't see it at all. I wonder if it's up there, you know? Training grounds for experience, interesting. Yes, you can definitely do all that if you want to do that, which I probably will do to some degree, but I do want to see if I can get extra items and all that, you know? So yeah, look even up here. Like, there's clouds in here. We can kind of see the outskirt edges there. Is that a square up there? Or is that just... I'm not seeing it right. Is that just the part of the peninsula here? Do you guys see like an outlining of a square here? Do you see this? Am I seeing something wrong there? I almost feel like I'm seeing this like a square here. Like this is a castle that we're not meant to see. Right here. Am I seeing this wrong, or is this right where the arrow is? Do you see it? Do you see this little like a little castle square there, like a little white outlining of what could be a castle there? Or do you think that's just a like a river? Because I don't see any like river that cuts off anything here. It's all colored. Anybody in the chat, do you think this is a possible castle right there? Can you almost see like a square outlining? I can almost see a square outlining right here. Right where the arrow is pointing down at, right in North and Gustava territory. What if that's a secret base there? What if that's like a Bullnoil hideout or something? I wonder. I wonder. Stink of Chaos 2.0. Do you see it though? Do you see what I'm saying, or am I going out of my mind? I feel like there's this little, like I can see this little outlining of a square there. I don't know if that's like the edge of the peninsula, or if that's an actual square where that's an actual castle. But it's, you can kind of see it, but not really. Like sometimes you can kind of see it. Could be there, or in that weird gulf in Gustava Morelva. Maybe, maybe. See, I don't see any like square outlining here. But like here, what you're saying, like yet there is a. See, I can't put the marker any further than this. This is as far to the right as it'll go, so it won't. So there can't be anything to the right of where the marker is. You know? Do you know what I mean? Because if you move the map around, you should be able to click. I'll just click there, and I immediately moved it there. But if you know what I'm saying, like you can't go where the marker is stunted from going to, so you can't find a castle any further south than this. I didn't even notice that. Do you see the sea dragon in the water there? It's floating around on the map. I wonder if they just added that. I know I saw the pirate ship. I didn't see the sea dragon here. So you can't have a castle any further to the right than this. So I don't see any castle on this little island here, so I don't think there can be. That's my take of it, but maybe here, because I can point here, but not further than this, where the arrow is stopped. You can't go to the right, so there probably is no castle over there, but I can actually point. I can point right here, so I can move the arrow right there, where this little, it looks like a little outline of a castle. I swear to God, it looks like a little outline. It could just be a peninsula, but oh no. That'd be interesting. That would be so interesting if we call it right here. Yeah? Yeah, it's hard to say, but it does look like sometimes it shows a little square outline of like
how these normal castles look, right? I don't know, maybe not, but I wonder. I think the boss will probably be somewhere around here. I'm almost positive. Almost positive it'll be somewhere around there. I mean, it could be here, you know? I just can't see. So, all right, well, you know, we had fun dinking around looking at some stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed this. You know, we got Prince Urbino up to level 14. If we can continue to level him up, we'll see how strong he can get. And so maybe we'll do some more of that just for fun. Just to see how strong the dude can get. Or if everybody wants to next time, maybe I'll make a little... You know what I think I'll do? I'll make a little posting list on my Discord or the engine site. And if you want to see something... You know, if you want to see something leveled up, you know, just ask me next time we get into this game. We'll just try to focus on that. We'll focus on trying to level something up, you know. Any place covered by the fog is suspicious, in my opinion, Pedro. I think you're correct, too. I feel the same way. If it's covered by fog, it could be a little suspicious, you know, a little like... There could be something there, you know. We're not being shown right now, you know. So, it could be. You know, we'll have to see. We don't really know until we, you know, get through the whole game and all that. But, yeah, I think next time, if people want to see... Here's the thing. Well, I'll leave like a poll or voting tally or whatever in my Discord or in the engine site. Maybe both. And let me know what you'd like to see leveled up. If you want to see Rubino keep getting leveled, we could... continue with this until the game is, you know, over. Or if you want to see, like, maybe the assassin class or a thief class or whatever kind of class, then we'll just start a new game and we'll start off fresh and we'll just focus on that knight until we get them up as high as we can. So I think we'll just do it like that and we'll kind of close out here tonight. But I also do have Streets of Rage 4, of which I was playing with my friends, you know, and it is hard. I remember Streets of Rage 2, myself and Raging Paul, we can beat Mania. And Paul even told me just the other day, he's like, he's got good enough, he can beat Mania by himself as max. And I have to see that. But, I mean, he is a really good player. But we're just playing on normal, and it's hard. It is really hard. I mean, the fact is I could be out of... It's been a while for me, but still, like, I could beat it on Mania with him. Streets of Rage 2, that is. Streets of Rage 4 is a whole nother thing. So we'll probably play some Streets of Rage 4, maybe on Fridays, or maybe someday throughout the week. We'll just kind of throw that in there too, because it is a lot of fun. So that's another game that I have I'll be putting up there and kind of showcasing. But Streets of Rage 1 did the boss rush with Ez. Oh, really? Yeah, we just unlocked Max. So Paul is really happy. I was really happy because Paul is playing the newer Max-like character. And I think it was Irina. What was his name? I think it was something like Irina. And, you know, he does pretty well with that. But then when Paul plays Max, he just crushes things. And I'm used to playing Axel. So I'm used to playing him all the time. So I'm used to his moves. Metallic Mike. I don't even know what one he really likes to play as, but, you know, he'll, you know, play as pretty much whoever. I think he's starting to like playing Adam because he likes the rush in there, because he keeps telling me, like, why can't you just slide forward with that? Like, your guys. I'm like, we can't do that. We don't have that ability to do that. But he played as Adam, no special moves. Wow. Yeah, because you can like dodge in with Adam. You just forward and you slide. You can't do that with Axel. You can't do that with Max. I don't know who else you could do that with, but yeah. So you'll see some Streets of Rage 4. I know this. We're talking about Brigandine here, but you know, as far as what I'm going to stream, I'll probably do some Streets of Rage 4 on Fridays if that's when the guys could get here and do it. So I'll probably switch up some things and do some Streets of Rage on Fridays, and then we'll do Brigandine on Saturdays. And so I think maybe next time I get on, because I thought I was going to have something to do on Saturday, I think next time I get on, I'm going to get on early on Saturdays and play this, and then later on at night we'll play the multiplayer. So it'll be a whole day of Brigandine on Saturdays, and so if you can catch one or the other, that's great. But yeah, I'm going to have to close up here because it's getting a bit later. I've already done a lot. I already streamed 3.5 hours and it was a lot of fun. But we'll definitely come back here. And next up on the list for things to do, probably be Wednesday. I have to figure out what I'm going to do Wednesday because we just beat Front Mission 1. So I got to see if I can do a Front Mission 2, or maybe do a Front Mission 3, or maybe move Secret of Mana to to Wednesdays for now, just to kind of do some of that. So, you know, we'll see. But thanks everybody for being here. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube as well. For those that will watch this on YouTube later. And so I hope if you have any suggestions or any comments or whatever, let me know in my Discord. Let me know, maybe if you want to DM me for something, that's cool. Or let me know on the engine site of where there is brigandine.engine, where there's a lot of people talking about Brigandine there. It's a site dedicated specifically to Brigandine. That's all it's about. But you can talk there too. So, oh boy, I said a mouthful. All right, so I'm gonna let you go. You want to check out stuff on YouTube? Might have a new Battle Brothers up tonight or tomorrow. But other than that, have a good night. Take care.
Game over.
It is over when I say it is over.
Answer my call!
We are victorious, sire!